Well, hello, I'm back, and as you can see, I'm sounding much better. Um, I'm not drinking scotch this time, but that did really help with the cold. But yeah, last time I was just so fuckered up, I didn't even know what year that record was from. I forgot to mention, hey, 1980, motherfucker. That being Diamond Head, Shoot Out the Lights single that we did last time. So this time we're following up with Diamond Head, classic Diamond Head from 1980 again. The same lineup, which would be Sean Harris, Brian Totler, Duncan Scott, and Colin Kimberly. And this time we are doing Sweet and Innocent, backsided with Streets of Gold, as you can see. So this one on the history is interesting. It's on Media Records. And what I find weird and kind of peculiar on it, screen one, it's called like maybe a cat number or something. And Sweet and Innocent is from the forthcoming album Lightning to the Nations, Video 2. What does that mean? This isn't the same as the album version, though. The album version isn't quite as cleaned up as this. This is the version I prefer, is the single version. I know, blasphemy, not to prefer one of the songs on Lightning to the Nations, or the White Album. But this one has a guitar solo in it, and the version on the LP doesn't. Then, of course, like always, we'll pull out the actual record, which, as you can see, is your standard English 45 without the press center, because that's awesome and it's stupid as shit. Here in the United States, we press the center out. Another cool logo you don't see used much in Diamond Head history, but I really enjoy that. But where to go on this? So, Sweet and Innocent, like I said, I like it. It's a real kind of basic riff. Kind of sounds like something Metallica would come up with. What, are you surprised? It's Diamond Head. They wrote the book for Metallica. One thing quick I want to mention that I forgot on my previous video when I reviewed Diamond Head for Shoot Out the Lights is that Sean Harris's voice, I kind of had to do an edit there because I said something like, just mispronounced something or something. But yeah, it's huge. And, just the big soaring over the top Robert Plant style vocals. That's very much where Sean Harris is. And then the very Jimmy Page-esque, heavy Page, maybe, Brian Totler. So it's a good combination, very solid. Being a typical NWOBHM riff on the Sweet Innocent. Streets of Gold, the B-side, is a really interesting track on this because it is kind of proto-thrash. And I think in an interview from a few years back, I heard Brian Totler say something about how that was one of the songs that it was, with the speed and everything, it took him some time to really get down playing that right. But it's kind of the fast, exciting song, and it's got, the lead isn't like a typical lead. It's kind of instead of the distorted guitar solo, it's kind of a more overdriven, which I say a lot with Diamond Head, because they didn't use flat-out distortion. They were kind of a more overdriven band. But maybe even more towards like a clean sound on the guitar solo, and it's stereo recorded. It's recorded both side speakers. So it's a great song. This is a great single from the new wave of British heavy metal. Very overlooked, and I know people are saying that, well, fuck you. Everyone says NWOBHM. It's like, what is it? Iron Maiden, Saxon, and Diamond Head. But this is one of their singles that really gets missed, and the remixes of this from like Behold the Beginnings and all that just aren't worth shit compared to this original stuff. And again, this single you can pick up really cheap. It's from 1980. I believe this is the second Diamond Head single, if I'm correct. Yeah, I got this actually. I bought it for like $4 or $5 back, 10 years ago or so, off the band's website. They had found a box of them, and I just ordered one. And then I'm here in the United States and waited 4 or 5 weeks and thought, well, fuck, it got lost in the mail. No, it got here. So, yeah, check it out. Great classic British heavy metal single. Diamond Head, as always, kicks ass.